Hi guys, welcome back to Grace Gowdy Pilates. Today I'm going to take you through a full body workout. All you'll need is a resistance band. This one is a hard resistance band. You can get medium or light or extra hard if you want to, but I've gone hard for this one. We're going to start by lying onto our back. We don't need the resistance band just yet. I want you to lie all the way down. Your feet are hip width distance apart and arms are down by your side. All I want you to do from here is drop your knees towards the right, and when you drop the knees to the right, look to your left. And then you're going to come back through center, drop the knees over to the left, look to your right. It should feel really nice on your back. It's a nice spinal twist and release. Over to the right with the knees, look to the left with the head. Draw the knees back through center and then over to the left with the knees and look to the right. Nice. Bring your legs back to center. Your feet are still hip width distance apart, arms are down by your side. Take a nice deep inhale breath here, expand through the rib cage. When you exhale, I want you to start to imprint the small of your back into the mat. You're going to start to peel your tailbone off and lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Inhale, take a deep belly breath up here. When you exhale, draw your belly button to your spine, roll yourself down one vertebrae at a time, and then release your tailbone at the end. Inhale, take a deep belly breath again. Exhale, imprint, peel your tailbone off, lift your hips all the way up towards the ceiling. Nice. Have a soft squeeze through the glutes. Inhale, take a deep belly breath up here, and then exhale, roll yourself down one vertebrae at a time. So just really waking up the back, the abdominals, using the breath, pressing evenly through both feet, reaching your knees over towards your toes, so you're finding that extra length through your hip flexors, and then rolling down one vertebrae at a time. On the next one, you're going to exhale, imprint the small of your back into the floor, lift the hips up, float the hands all the way overhead. I want you to keep reaching your arms long as you roll yourself down one vertebrae at a time. Release the tailbone at the end, bring your hands down by your side. And again, exhale, imprint, peel your tailbone off, lift your hips up, float the hands up and overhead. Keep them reaching long behind you as you roll yourself down. Feel that crumbling through that spine. Feel that big stretch through the back. Bring your hands down by your side. We're going to do two more like this. Exhaling, lifting up. Hands overhead. Keep them there as you roll yourself down. Tailbone anchors. Hands come down by your side. You've got one more like this. Exhaling, imprinting, lifting up. Hands float overhead, and then roll yourself down. Find that big stretch through your spine, tailbone anchors. Bring your hands down by your side. From here, I want you to interlace your fingertips together. Your thumbs are going to track down your neck. Elbows are out wide to the side. Keeping your tailbone heavy, exhale. You're going to curl yourself up. Inhale, lower yourself down. So you're maintaining your neutral spine. You're just curling the head, neck and shoulders off of the floor without pulling on the neck, and then inhaling to lower down. Use your breath. You're sliding your lowest ribs down to meet your hip bones as you curl yourself up. Exhale, and then inhale here. Feeling that deeper connection through the abdominals as you exhale to curl up. On the next one, I want you to curl yourself up, and when you curl yourself up, put your right leg into tabletop. Keep the right leg in tabletop, lower the upper body down. Exhale, lift the upper body back up. So when your leg's in tabletop, you want the shin parallel to the ceiling. You don't want to draw your knee too close to your chest, and you don't want the leg too far away from you either. The knee should be in line with the hip. The next time that you lift up, can you draw your left armpit over towards your right knee? Lower the upper body down. Exhale, lift. Inhale to lower. Thinking about that rotation through the upper body. Keep using your breath. Three more. Keep your pelvis nice and still for two. On the next one, can you lift and hold that rotation? Little pulses up and up and up. Use your breath. 5 to go. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here with your right leg. Can you extend it long and draw it back into tabletop? Extend it long and then draw back into tabletop. See when you draw your right leg into tabletop if you can lift that little bit higher through the upper body. Use your breath for 5. Feel those obliques for 4. Keep the head heavy in the hand. 3 to go. For 2. 1 more here. Lower the leg down. Let's go to the other side straight away. So we're going to pick the left leg up, curl the upper body up. Inhale, just lower the upper body down. Keep the leg in tabletop. Keep your head heavy. Keep finding length through the back of the neck. Exhale. And then inhale. When you're ready, can you now rotate towards that left knee? Your right armpit goes over and then lower down. And then lower down. Keep the shin parallel to the ceiling. Keep using your breath. Last 3 here before we hold that rotation. Last 2. On the next one, hold that rotation to the left. Little pulses, right armpit to the left knee. Little pulses up and up and up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Can you extend the left leg long? Bend the left knee. Extend the left leg long. Bend the left knee. Can you lift up a little higher? Can you almost try and rotate a little bit further when that knee comes into tabletop? Last 5. For 4. We've got it. Last 3. 2. 1 more here. And then lower everything down. Well done. Bring your hands down by your side. Drop those knees over to the right. Look to the left. Get that big stretch to the abdominals. And then rotate over to the other side. Feel that stretch. And then you're going to curl yourself all the way up. We're going to introduce the resistance band into the class. So you're going to place the resistance band. We place the feet through the resistance band and then place the band above your knees here. You're then going to lie onto your side. You're going to support your head with your right arm. Bend both knees so they're at a 90-degree angle. And I want you to place your left hand onto your hip. You should feel like there's a little gap between your bottom waist and the floor. You don't want to be sinking down here. Feel like you're finding that length, so you're pressing that top hip away from you. From here, I want you to lift your left leg up and just hold it. You're going to start to feel your left glute activate here. So you're just holding that left leg up, using your breath. You can allow that top foot to go floppy. You might feel that it puts more tension into the glute, or you can flex that foot and see if you feel that like kind of underneath the glute. Switch on a little bit more. Just 10 more seconds like this. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to lower the leg down and I want you to lift the leg back up. So inhale, lower. Exhale, lift that leg up. Resist that band as you lower down and then resist the band on the way up. That way you're going to work your glutes in both directions. Keep that little gap between your waist and the floor. Keep the left hand onto the hip, shoulders are down, and smiling through the movement because it's nice and easy. Inhale, lower, and then exhale, lift. Good. Go for 4, for 3, 2. The next time that you lift your leg up, hold it up here. With your left knee, imagine there's a pencil coming out of it. I want you to draw nice big circles with that pencil, just allowing your femur, so your thigh bone, to roll around within your hip socket. Use your breath. Nice work. Stretch that band as much as you can. Can you go for one more in this direction? And then you're going to reverse it. So open up, stretch that band. Nice big circles. Exhaling, allowing that femur to roll around within the hip socket. You've got it here. Last 2. Last 1. Lower that leg down. Well done. You can tap out that glute if you need to. And from here, you're going to prop yourself up onto your right elbow. Both legs are bent, and it's almost like instead of at a 90 degree, they're at a 45 degree angle now. So you've got a little bit of opening through your hip flexors. You can have your left hand onto the ground just as a little bit of support, but I want you to lift your hips up and hold it up here. You're going to start to feel that bottom waist switch in. If you'd like, you can reach your left hand up to the ceiling. So we're just holding it up here, using your breath. Lift up and out of your right shoulder, feeling that connection with the armpit through to your waist. Now, can you start to lift your left leg up and lower it down? So it's a very similar exercise that we did when we were lying down onto the ground, but we're just challenging ourselves a little bit more. You're going to start to feel your bottom glute switch on as well. If it's too much, lower the hips down and do it with the hips on the ground. Exhale. And then inhale. Feel that waist working. Keep reaching nice and tall with those fingertips up to the ceiling. Last little bit here. For 3, 2, last 1. Lower the leg down. Can you just lower the hips halfway? Lift them up. Lower halfway down, lift them up. Just 5 to go. And 4, 3 to go. 2, 1. Lower everything down. Well done. That's tough going. We're going to swap around to the other side. So you're going to lie down onto your left side now. Your left elbow is bent. Both knees are bent at that 90 degree angle. Your left hand supporting your head. You're lifting up and out of your bottom waist. Right hand comes onto your hip. From here, you're going to exhale, lift the right leg up, and I just want you to keep it lifted. Remember, we're switching on that top glute now. You might have felt that it already worked because we worked it when our hips were lifted just before. Keep using your breath. Well done. Now from here, you can lower the leg up and then lift the leg back in line with the hips. So lower down, exhale, lift back up. We've got it. Feeling that right glute really switching on. Go for 3 more like this. 2. The next time that you lift your leg, keep it lifted. You're going to draw nice circles with that right leg, just allowing your femur to roll around within the hip socket. Imagine you've got a pencil coming out of your kneecap. You're drawing nice big circles on the wall in front of you. Oh, really stretching out on that band as much as you can. Last one in this direction. And then I want you to reverse it. Keep lifting up and out of that bottom waist if you can. Nice big circles. Keep working that glute. You've got it here. Rolling that leg around. Last 3 and 2. 1 more. Lower down. Well done. You can tap out that glute. We're going to come up onto your left forearm now. You're going to open the legs up to that 45-degree angle. You can have your right hand onto your hip. You're going to lift up and out of your bottom waist. You're just going to hold it here. If you ever feel this in your neck, you can look down towards your forearm on the floor. Holding it here, keeping that lift, feeling that bottom waist connect. If you want to, you can reach your right arm up to the ceiling, makes it a little bit harder. And then when you're ready, you're going to lift that top leg up, lower it down. Lift the top leg and then lower. Exhale. And then inhale, feel that bottom glute starting to get involved again. Exhale, lifting. Inhale to lower, shoulders are relaxed. We're almost there. Go for 4 more like this. You've got 3, 2, last 1, lower the leg down. Now lower the hips down halfway, lift them back up. Inhale, and then exhale, work that bottom waist. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower everything down. Well done. From here, you're going to come into a 4-point kneeling position. You've still got the band around your knees. Your hands are in line with your shoulders and your knees are in line with your hips. Inhale, take a deep belly breath. As you exhale, start to round through the back. Draw your gaze towards your navel. Inhale, let the belly hang and draw the gaze forward. Exhale, pressing away, scooping up. Inhale, let the belly hang. And again. Rounding through the belly and the back. And then inhale, finding that extension. I want you to find a neutral spine now, so you're not arching and you're not rounding. Can you, with your feet, step back 1 foot at a time and find a high plank position? If you ever feel this in your wrists, you can always come down onto your forearms. Just finding that high plank position. Use your breath. Five seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your knees down. Find a child's pose position. Reach your arms out long. When you're ready, you're going to find that long plank again. Step those legs out. Use your breath. If you want to make it more challenging, you can step your right leg out to the side this time. Draw it back in line, then the left leg. And then keep alternating the legs. Stretching that band, using your breath, working your obliques, full body workout here. Just 6 more taps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees down. Reach your arms out nice and long. Find that 4-point kneeling position again. You're going to bring your hands back in line with your shoulders, knees in line with your hips. We're going to finish with a little bit of triceps. So you're going to start to bend your elbows back towards your knees. You're sending your forehead down towards the floor. And then I want you to exhale, extend the arms nice and long. So you inhale, bending through the elbows. Forehead comes down to the ground. Exhale, extending through the arms. Bending the elbows, taking it nice and slow and controlled, and then extending through the arms. Using your breath, belly buttons drawing to your spine. We've got it. These can be a little challenging. Can we do 3 more? And 2. One more like this. Sit back onto your heels. You can roll out your wrists. Well done, guys. We just did a full body workout. Definitely work the glutes, obliques, upper arms, and abdominals as well. I really hoped you enjoyed that class. If you did, please like, and then also subscribe to the YouTube channel so the word can get out and I can start to build the profile a little bit more and you can have some more Pilates classes. Thanks, guys. Bye. See you next time.